This ex-communist Satanist reveals the dark truth about it all. So make sure to watch till the end because I have a Bible verse that will tie all of this together. Let's get into it.
The whole woke ideology and the whole process of fighting the Christianity, because it's you see, that's another thing. Nobody is ready to say this war of civilization is the war with Christianity. Mm-hmm. It's just a fact. Obviously, they're using different weapons, they're using different tools, but the main goal is to destroy Christianity. Look at the Olympics. Why the opening ceremony was not about Mohammed? Why Christianity, Catholicism, was attacked during the opening ceremony? Did you see that? Did you watch it?
Of course I did.
Why they always attack Christ? Always. In the movies, in the music, you know, they all wear crosses. They all just attack Christianity. And I keep asking this question, why the other religions are not attacked? It's always Christ. So this war is a war of civilization, and this war is a war between good and evil. And this war again, it is a war against our very basic truths and fundaments of our life and our existence on this planet.
What's your position on who's pushing this agenda? I mean, you are close to where Davos is and, you know, World Economic Forum, and you got Klaus Schwab, and you got the globalists and all the agenda and all this stuff that's going on. And, you know, you got, I don't know if you follow the story, the committee, the 300, the real people at the top.
Who's in charge,
That's right. So I had a guy named Stephen Greer on, very interesting guy. And I said, you know, who's the most powerful people in the world? He says it's people you don't know. It's behind closed doors, that they're very quiet, but they have a lot of power and they have influence. But who do you think's behind pushing an agenda, accelerated the way it has the last 4 to 8 years, that logically it doesn't make sense, but so many people of power are sitting there endorsing it and saying, yeah, we should be doing this?
Politically communists, mental communists, spiritually Satanists. That's what I think what is happening, because most of these people...
Politically communist and spiritually Satanist. But how do these people get in power? That's the real question I'm saying, but let's continue to watch.
Just sold their souls to the evil. I'm not sure if they are aware of it, but the things they do are spiritual, in my opinion. This is not political only. Who? Maybe 300. Look at the fruits. Look at Soros. His present and his history. You know the history of Soros. He had no problem to sell people, basically, during the war. And he said, if I wouldn't do it, someone else would do it. That was his explanation. So when I look at Soros and others, they are evil people. Very, very bad people. I would not be able to sell someone's life and kill someone. In fact, send someone to death because someone else would do it anyway. What kind of way of thinking? It's evil. So what he does in Poland, in Hungary, Albania, and other countries now is just supporting very much radical leftism, which is responsible for this war against Christianity. So again, his works, it's not political. It might look political, but the most important is to destroy family, get rid of Christianity whenever it's possible, and fight Christ.
Why?
I think because evil is present and from the beginning, and I think in different part of history of humanity, you always had a war between good and evil. He's the king of this world, the evil one, and it's up to us. Our free will is the greatest gift, and you decide if you want to suffer and fight for Christ, for good, for mercy, for future, or you want to sell your soul for billions of dollars in some cases.
Wow. He says there's a fight for Christianity. The enemy is attacking, trying to get rid of families, trying to get rid of Christianity, and they're trying to fight Christ. That's insane. And I would agree, there's a war against us all. We do not fight against flesh and blood, but against the principalities that rule. We got to stand firm. We got to stand strong for what we believe and follow Jesus.
For fame, for power. These people are sick. There's a moment in your life when you reach the level of richness that money is not enough. You need power. When you get power, it's not enough. You have to own people. That's why we had babies as victims of satanic rituals. So,
very interesting. So you said what? You have money, then power, then you own people?
Then you want to own someone's life. In many cases, you want to take this life away. You want to be like God. This is what is happening when you have money, power, then you want to be a god. You want to take away lives. That's why they sacrifice. That's why the Satanists sacrificed children. That's why Hollywood, many of Hollywood are coming out now. Many of Hollywood stars, look at, I don't know, Mel Gibson and others. They are talking about it, Jim Carrey. They are talking about it out loud. But in many cases, very often people are like, he's nuts. Listen, he went crazy. Something's happened to him. He went too much religion. He's too much religious and this and that. But it's just a fact, in my opinion. It's just a need of power, and then when you have power, you want to be God.
The biggest problem with humanity is pride. We want to follow our own desires, our own flesh. We don't have to submit to anyone. And that essentially is saying, I am like God. So guys, so good. I have a Bible verse that will tie all of this together. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 5 says, God knows that your eyes will be open as soon as you eat it. This is the serpent talking to Eve here. God knows that your eyes will be open as soon as you eat it, and you will be like God, knowing both good and evil. That's the lie from the enemy. That's the lie from the devil. And guys, I encourage you to resist temptation and turn to Jesus. Don't try to follow your own desires, because it will just leave you more depressed, more filled with anxiety, more empty than you ever felt in your entire life. So guys, go to God instead. Seek Jesus, because you are created to have a relationship with Jesus more than anything else. Well guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below, whatever that may be. I think this is super interesting, super crazy. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so please hit that subscribe button. Help me out. Do me a solid favor. That would be amazing. Thank you guys. I hope you all have an amazing day. Peace. Also, you might like this video here.